So I want to ask, what's going on over here?
Are you responsible with that?
So I want to ask. On that thing, sir. So how will you do this?
So, Assalamualaikum and good morning to members of the media, distinguished representative of Police Tourism Malaysia, PDRM, Ministry of Health, MOH, our partners and the public. So, my name is Miakal Razi and I am speaking on behalf of PINKFISH Management Sdn Berhad, and beside me is Mr. Muhammad Ifat Rifki, and he is known as the head of Crisis Management Team in our company. So, first and foremost, we would like to express our deepest condolence to the families and loved ones of the 4 individuals who tragically lost their lives following the New Year's Eve 2024 countdown event at Sanway-Legut. No celebration should ever end in tragedy. We are deeply sorry. PINKFISH acknowledges that this was a preventable crisis, while investigation confirmed that the death occurred outside the event premise. We accept that overcrowding and insufficient emergency response contributed to an unsafe environment. Today, we are here to take responsibility and outline the corrective measures moving forward.
The crisis unfolded during the New Year's Eve 2024 countdown at Sanway-Legut, where over 18,000 attendees faced operational failures, including overcrowding, national guidelines for public events 2023 with insufficient emergency medical responses, and lapses in substances monitoring. It resulted in 4 accessory-related deaths, viral collapse footage, sponsor withdrawal, and around 1.5 million refund demands from PDRM and local authorities into early January 2025. SCCT classifies PINKFISH crisis as a preventable high responsibility cluster due to overcrowding and inadequate medical resources, and it requires full notification strategy. Following the incident, PINKFISH immediately activated our crisis response protocol, which we are fully cooperating with PDRM, Ministry of Health Malaysia, and local municipal authorities. An independent safety audit has been commissioned to review, which is crowd capacity management, medical preparedness, security and drought security procedures, emergency evacuation protocols, and we acknowledge that there were operational failures, particularly in crowd control and medical readiness. And we are committed to implement structural reforms. So now, I will give the mic to the media representative to start with the Q&A session.
The requirement we have extra medical supply, like how many medical staff?
Can you start first?
Okay, so I want to ask Mr. Nick. Police say death occurred outside the venue, but your own review calls this a preventable crisis.
Yes, well, the authorities stated that the death took care outside the designated area. We also believe that the situation has been caused by the crowdness and the slow response in providing medical assistance.
Do you accept that overcrowding and poor medical response caused this death?
As organizers, we know we are responsible for ensuring the safety of people in our midst, including the manner in which the crowd was managed after the gates were opened. We know we have not met the expectations of the public.
So, my name is Muhammad Mazim. I want to ask Mr. Ifat. Your document admit insufficient medical supplies. Exactly how many medical staff and equipment were on the site at night?
So on the night that the incident happened, there were 12 certified medical staff on site, 2 ambulances, 1 medical response unit, and we got standard first aid kit and emergency supplies.
So, 18,000 people coming to the event. Is that not
However, with over 80,000 people present at the event, this was not sufficient, and It is because the industry recommends a higher ratio of medical staff to attendees. So for our future plans, we have taken all of this into our account, and at least we're going to deploy one medical team per 3,000 attendees, and several fully equipped zones will be present. Emergency doctors will be on site, and nearby hospitals will be utilized.
So, my next question is, over 80,000 tickets were sold to a limited capacity venue. Who decided to ignore crowd limits?
So decisions regarding tickets and were made jointly between event operations and senior management levels using projected venue layout calculation results. However, crowd movement and ground conditions in real time resulted in crowd density beyond what was safe. We accept full blame for the miscalculation.
And how future events will be conducted?
So to correct this, future events will incorporate digital crowd monitoring systems to monitor crowd density in real time, observe government approved capacity limits, and obtain third-party safety verification before approving such events.
So I want to ask Mr. Nick, K9 unit were deployed, and statistics got in. Where did your drug screening fail?
Over 100 police officers and their dogs were on site, but one cannot expect a perfect system when hiding is involved. We know that the screening process we have in place was not good enough. For one, the search on people entering the venue were only done randomly due to time constraints and the sheer volume of people attending the event.
So how will in the future you will take action of this?
Okay, so in the future, there will be the back checks for everyone entry. We will utilize more K9 units. We will work with the PDRM Narcotics Division. We can also create a public awareness program about drugs in events. We won't let this happen again.
So, I want to ask Mr. Ifat, from the viral footage showed that attendees collapsing. What support have you offered witnesses that was traumatized by what they saw?
So we know that many of the people who attended the festival suffered from mental distress, and we have established a 24-hour helpline, a licensed counselor, and offered trauma support sessions for the affected attendees and staff for free. And we made direct contact with the families of the victim, and as much as the physical health of the attendees matters, the recovery of the attendees' mental health also matters.
So for my last question, I want to ask Mr. Nick, what long-term strategies will be introduced to rebuild public trust?
So we know that rebuilding trust requires action, not promise. And our long-term strategy will include establishing an independent safety advisory panel, mandatory safety certification for all event staff, public transparency report after every major events, reduced maximum capacity policy. We will also enhance our collaboration with PDRM and MOH, and annual crisis simulation training will also be held.
So how about the temporary permit suspension? How will you cooperate with that?
Additionally, we accept the temporary permit suspension and will only resume large-scale events after meeting all regulatory requirements. We understand that trust must be earned again.
And to the families that are affected, we are truly sorry from the bottom of our heart. And to the public, we hear your concerns, and we, as PINKFISH Management Sdn Bhd, assumes full accountability for the mistakes that have occurred. And we are committed to ensure that such incidents will not happen again in the future. We will cooperate fully with the authorities and keep you all updated from now on. That's all from us. Thank you.
So, Mr.
Sir,